I'd like to call this meeting to order. Madam Treasurer, would you please call the roll?
Mr. Elick?
Here.
Mr. Gebhardt?
Here.
Ms. Karstafen?
Here.
Mr. Hauser?
Here.
And Mrs. Seguin.
Here.
Would everybody please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, and welcome to the September 7th, 2022 Elyria Board of Education meeting. I would like to introduce our group up here. To my right is Board Member and Vice President Mike Gebhardt. To his right is Board Member Elaine Seguin. I am Greg Elick. To my left is Board Member Annie Karstafen. To her left is Board Member Len Hauser. To his left is our Superintendent Ann Slosh. And to her left is our Treasurer Joy Klickinger. Okay. On the agenda, I believe we do not have any presentations or any visitors today, so we'll hop right into board business. The minutes for the August 24th, 2022 have been posted. Hopefully everyone's had a time to look those over. And do I have a motion to accept the minutes?
So moved.
A motion by Board Member Gebhardt. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Board Member Seguin. Any questions or comments? With none, Madam Treasurer, would you please call the roll?
Mr. Gebhardt?
Aye.
Mrs. Seguin?
Aye.
Ms. Karstafen?
Aye.
Mr. Hauser?
Aye.
And Mr. Elick.
Aye, motion carries. Madam Treasurer, you have action items for us this evening?
Yes, I do. Just one, though. I just want to recognize the donations that are listed in the agenda. The first one is from the Elks, a donation of $2,000 to the clothing closet. The second one is from the Ohio Assembly Plant, UAW Ford Diversity and Inclusion Committee, and that's snacks and water bottles valued at $1,500. Then there is Markey Farms Clothing of Elyria, the donation of school supplies and bags totaling $500. Emerson Charitable Trust with a donation of $20,000 to the district to be used for PBIS. And then the final one is from Mercy Health, and it's school supplies. It's a donation of school supplies valued at $900.
Okay, thank you. Do I have a motion to approve the treasurer's action items, which are the donations?
So moved.
Second.
A motion by Board Member Seguin and a second by Board Member Karstafen. Comments and questions? Madam Treasurer, what does PBIS stand for?
Go ahead.
Positive Behavior Incentive Supports.
Okay, all right. Any other questions?
What's Markey Farms?
I want to say that's a local designer, but I am not positive. But I think I remember seeing that somewhere, and this is just me
Okay.
Okay.
and my short memory, but
Could someone Google that? No, okay.
All right, any other questions or comments?
No.
With none, Madam Treasurer, would you please call the roll?
Mrs. Seguin?
Aye.
Ms. Karstafen?
Aye.
Mr. Gebhardt?
Aye.
Mr. Hauser?
Aye.
And Mr. Elick.
Aye, motion carries. Any other reports for us this evening, Madam Treasurer?
No.
Okay, Madam Superintendent, you have action items for us this evening?
I do. Thank you. First, to approve the multi-year purchase. It's a 3-year agreement, as stated for IXL. We often get discounts if we buy a multi-year. Also, to approve the following home instruction tutors for the year, and that's it for my action items.
Okay, do I have a motion to approve the superintendent action items?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Board Member Karstafen and a second by Board Member Gebhardt. Any questions or comments?
No, I'm just new to the party, IXL Learning. We use
It's-
them often.
It's an
That's-
online math program that you
Right.
can use at home or during the labs and study halls and things of that nature in school. So it helps them, it has little tutorials and things. It's a good program. We've used it for years.
Okay, we've used it. Okay, nothing new. Okay,
I agree. I've used it a lot with Ruthie.
good, okay.
Okay, Madam Treasurer, would you please call the roll?
Ms. Karstafen?
Aye.
Mr. Gebhardt?
Aye.
Mr. Hauser,
Aye.
Mrs. Segwin,
Aye.
and Mr. Elick.
Aye, motion carries. Madam Superintendent, you have personnel action items for us this evening.
I do. Well, we got our first retirement. Lori Stefanson, she is a counselor at Westwood Elementary. She's been here 27 years. So we wish her well at the end of the year. She's staying this year. Also, to approve the appointment of the following certified staff. You can see we're doing some finishing hiring. I think we just have 1 to 2 more positions to hire. We have a few more subs. We're around 40 now, Mr. Newark? Okay. Also, to approve the supplemental contracts of the following certified staff. To approve the following district and non-district game workers. To approve the following athletic supplemental contracts for district certified staff and non-certified. To approve the resignation of the following classified staff member. To approve the retirement of the following classified staff. He goes by Scott, but Scott Trent has been a skilled maintenance worker for us for 23 years, and we'll miss him dearly. He's going at the end of September. Also, to approve the appointment of the following classified administrative staff, and to approve the appointment of the following classified staff, and that concludes my personnel. I have one introduction after you approve it.
Okay, do I have a motion to approve the superintendent's personnel action items?
So moved.
I have a motion by Board Member Hauser. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Board Member Gebhardt. Any questions or comments? Was that a question? No. With none, Madam Treasurer, would you please call the roll?
Mr. Hauser.
Aye.
Mr. Gebhardt.
Aye.
Ms. Karstafen.
Aye.
Mrs. Segwin,
Aye.
and Mr. Elick.
Aye, motion carries. Madam Superintendent, who are you introducing to us?
Well, I'm going to let Mr. Newark introduce one of our new administrators.
This evening, we have Lori Falcone, who's our new benefits coordinator for the district. During the interview process, Lori really blew us away, and I think it says to the candidacy when you call and do backgrounds, and they learn that you are looking at her, and they get sad that you're going to take her from their district. So that just sold us on the fact that Lori's going to be a great addition to our team. I know she's excited to get started with all the research and things she's already done on Elyria schools and things that she wants to be a part of, not only as the benefits coordinator.
Great. Welcome, Lauren. All right, outstanding. Okay, Madam Superintendent, do you have a superintendent's report for us this evening?
Yes, just a few announcements. This Friday, our high school band is going to be on Fox 8 News, and it's really early in the morning. I think they start around 6, if I'm not mistaken.
chaperoning.
Oh, what time do you have to get up?
We have to be at the school at 5, so,
Oh,
yeah.
well, wonderful. That's always exciting. I think Kenny Crumpton always makes it a
Yeah,
lot of fun.
yeah.
Also, the 17th, while I'm on the band, is the Parade of Bands this year, and it's been a little different the last couple of years with COVID, and we're excited to have the Parade of Bands on the 17th. Also on the 17th during the day, so you can make it a total Elyria Pioneer Day, the Special Olympics golf outing. And that's always a fun event every year. I know Andy Menner and Sam Bonetta are heading that up, and great outing to help us with Special Olympics. Also, we have a big soccer game tonight against Avon at home with the girls. We have football Friday. They're 2-1 now against Berea. And the band will be there. I know there's boys soccer this weekend as well, and boys tennis, cross country, you name it. There's something every night if you'd like to go. Also, we have the Apple Fest coming up, not this coming weekend, but the following weekend. We have a couple openings in our booth on Saturday if you'd like to sign up. But the Apple Art Contest on Sunday, usually around noon, 12:30. It's always exciting. We have a lot of great artists in the district, but a lot of great things going on, a lot of positives going on, and it's been a great first week or so.
Good, glad to hear it. Outstanding, thank you, Madam Superintendent. Board of Education, there's nothing business-wise. Is there anything board members would like to add for the good of the cause? Anyone? No. Okay, with none, I would like to, let me see here, where am I at? Request a executive session authorized under Ohio Revised Code, ORC Section 121.22, to consider the employment and compensation of a public employee with possible action to follow. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Board Member Karstoffen. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Board Member Gebhardt. Madam Treasurer, would you please call the roll?
Ms. Karstafen?
Yeah.
Aye. Mr. Gebhardt?
Aye.
Mr. Hauser?
Aye.
Mrs. Segwin?
Aye.
And Mr. Elick.
Aye, motion carries, and we are off to executive session with possible action to follow.